Hello everyone, welcome back to day 4 of our Python learning series. In day 3, we learned about for loop, which is used only when we know how many times we want to repeat a task. But today, we are going to learn another important loop called as while loop. Okay, this loop, what it will be useful for what purpose? It will be used in advance how many times the task needs to repeat. Okay, see, sometimes we don't know how many times we need to repeat a task. Okay, in advance we don't know, right? For that purpose, this loop will be used. Okay, let us begin with the today's session. That is, we learn this topics. That is, what is while loop? Why do we use this while loop? Syntax of while loop. How a while loop works? Infinite loops. Difference between for loop and while loop. Simple while loop programs. Okay, we are going to cover in this session. Without wasting a time, let's begin with the first topic, that is what is a while loop. See, a while loop is a loop that keeps executing block of code as long as condition is true. Okay, you can see here, right? While loop, it is used to execute a block of code as long as the condition is true. Okay, as long as condition is true. Okay, it will work until the condition where when it reaches the false, till that time it is going to execute. Next, unlike for loop, which repeats a fixed number of times, okay, in for loop we are going to give a range where it will be working under that range. Okay, it will be a fixed number of times it will work. But whereas while loop, it will continue until the condition becomes false. See here, what is while loop? It is going to execute until the condition becomes false. Until the condition becomes false means, see, as long as condition is true, it is going to execute. Okay, I hope you understood. See, this is the real life example. Let me tell you in a short way. See, you are going to fill a water bottle, but until the bottle is full, you are going to stop. While the bottle is not full, you are going to fill that bottle. Okay, like that. See, while loop also keeps running while the condition is true. Until the bottle is not full, the while loop, uh, see, you're going to fill the bottle. Like that, while loop, it is going to run like that. Next, why do we need this while loop? Guys, why do we need this while loop? And for what purpose we are going to use this while loop? Huh? Sometimes we don't know exactly how many times we want to repeat something, right? So we use a for loop. Huh? But sometimes we don't know the number of repetitions. For example, login page keeps asking for your password until you enter the correct one. And another example, like game keeps running until the player loses, right? Until the player loses, he will keep running the game. Next, if file keeps loading until it reaches 100%. Like that and all, we are going to use this while loop. Why? Because we don't know the number of repetitions. So we are going to use this while loop. See, waiting for a user to enter the correct password, downloading file until it is complete till 100%, playing game until the player loses. In this situation, while loop is very useful. Okay, let me see if you know the any other example you can give in the comment section. Okay, okay. Now let's begin with the syntax of while loop. See, this is the syntax of while loop. While condition colon statements. Similar for if condition statements like that. See, if the condition is true, Python executes statements. If this condition becomes true, Python will execute the statements. After executing, Python again it will check the condition. See, again it will check the condition. Once if the condition is true, it will execute the statements. Again it will check the condition. This condition, it will continue until the condition becomes false. Okay, this Python what execution will continue until the condition becomes false. See, this is the example 1. Let us see by running this. Okay, before that, I'm going to explain this. Wait. Before that, I'm going to explain this. What is this? See here, while for means it is going to tell Python we are starting a loop, right? Here, here while is also a keyword. It starts the loop. Python first check the condition. Okay, if the condition is true, it will execute the code inside the loop. After executing code, it will check the condition again. This process continues until the condition becomes false. Yes, I said no. Same. Okay, let us begin with the while loop example. This is a simple example for while loop. You should practice. See, I'm going to initialize. I'll assign I is equals to 1 variable. I is equals to 1. Okay. Now 1 is stored in the high. What is high here? I, it is a loop variable. Now while, if I use while, what it will do? It will start the loop. Okay, looping process will be starting. Now I am using I less than or equals to 5 colon print of. I'm just going to print the high variable, and I can use I is equals to I plus 1. Okay, this I know this statement you can use here also. Okay, now I'm using here. See, I will show you. Yeah, here also you can use. See, here also you can use. If I save it and show you, see it is printing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, but if I print here, now let us see the output. See, it is printing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why? Because initially we was printing this I is equal to I plus 1. It was not printing the first number I is equals to 1. It was not printing. It was directly moving to the incremental process. It was directly printing the incremental process. But now it will print first I, what is the I value is there, no, that way that it is going to print. Later it is going to increment like that. So let me explain the process. Here I will show you and explain. Okay. Yes. See, we got this only. See, there will be a difference if you um, like above and below where you are going to place the code. It is very important. See, I is equals to 1 while it is going to start the loop. I is less than or equals to 5. We are given a range, and see, we are given this condition. This is called as a condition I less than or equals to 5. Next print of I. First, what is high here? I it is a loop variable and 1 is stored in that. So print of high. First it is going to print the high value, that is 1. Next it is going to store that I 1 value will be in high. So 1 plus 1. What is that? 1 plus 1? 2. Okay. See, like that. 1 plus 1, 2. Next there will be 2. I will be incremented. The updation will be done. 2 in the high. Okay, 2 will be in high. So 2 plus 1, 3. Like that. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 plus 1, 5. And it will check for each updation. It will check the condition. Okay, it will check the condition again, and then it will go. Then it is going to print the statement. Like that it will do. See, let me show this explanation. See, for initially it was I is equals to 1. It will be printed. I, see, it will check the condition. I 1 less than or equals to 5. Yes, it is true. 1, it is less than 5. Since it is true, it is going to be printed. Next, Next I in I 1 is there, so 1 plus 1 it will become 2. I becomes 2. Again it will check the condition. 2 less than or equals to 5. Yes, 2 is less than or the condition becomes true. So it is going to print. Like that it is checking 3 less than or equals to 5, 4 less than or equals to 5, 6, 5 less than or equals to 5. Yes, 5 is equals to 5. So the condition is true and it is going to print the 5. After 5, it is going to increment 5 plus 1, 6. I is equals to 6. Now I becomes 6, so it will check the condition. 6, see 6 less than or equals to 5. 6 is less than or equals to 5. No, false. The condition becomes false. So the loop starts. See how it works here. While loop works until the condition is true. Once if the condition becomes false, the loop stops. Okay. Next. Next is next example 2 is print hello 5 times. Okay. See here. See this is a simple code. Okay, like for loop. By using for loop we have printed hello 5 times, right? Hello or Python we have printed 5 times. Like that we are using this while loop for printing hello 5 times. Okay, let us start printing. Count. Okay, count is equals to 1. In count 1 is there. Next, while I am using while count less than or equals to some 5. Next, what? Count plus 1. Next, print statement was there, right? Or what is there? I forgot. Yeah, we are printing hello, then we are incrementing. If this changes, right, it will change. So we print accordingly. Here, print of count. Sorry, print of hello, right? We are going to print hello. Yes. See, you can just change whatever you need. Okay. In small changing also you're getting the output in different manner. Like that, Python works. You should just practice and change the values and change the character strings, everything, whatever you want, you change and explore. Okay. Like that you're going to learn many things. See, I hope I'm thinking this is printing infinite times. Yes, it is printing infinite times. Why? Because updation is not there. This case I'm going to tell in the next in this session only. I'm going to tell in few minutes. Okay, why this has come like that. See, while count is less than or equals to 5, it printed like that. See, in this case where it went. Yes, in this case print of like I didn't use the I just use count plus 1. So it is going to increase like count is 1. Count plus 1 means like that 1 plus 1. It is going to print the same hello, 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 hello. Okay, infinite. It was going infinite. So I should use count plus is equals to 1. That is count is equals to count plus 1. It will be updating the variable. Okay, each time it will be updating the variable. Updation of variable is very important. Otherwise, it will go infinite loop. You'll see in next few minutes. Okay, count plus count is equals count plus is equals to 1. See now count is equals to count plus 1, like that it will be ensuring, and it will be printing. Wait 1 second, this updation is not done. Let me clear this. What happened to this? Yes, guys, you know the syntax, right? The count plus is equals to 1. I have written the same, but still, while of count less than or equals to 5 colon, print of hello, count plus is equals to 1. Count plus is equals to 1. So, right, right on. I not made any mistake. Yes, now it's executed correctly. See, it is printing hello 5 times. Okay, how? Count is equals to 1. Now it is going to check the condition. Count 1. 1 is less than or equals to 5. Yes, 1 is less than or equals to 5. The condition becomes true. So it will print the statement hello. Next, that 1 is equal 1 count. So count is equals to count plus 1. That is 1 plus 1. 2. 2 is, it will check the condition again. 2 less than or equals to 5. Yes, the condition is true. Like that is, it is going to print until 5 less than or equals to 5. Yes, true. So it will print. If when it comes to 6, when it becomes 6, 6 less than or equals to 5, no, false. The condition becomes false. So the loop will stop. Like that, only 5 allows will be printing. You understood, right? How the loop works? Yes, yes. Next, we are going to understand. Yes. See, here is the output for this and all over. Yeah, there was no output, but I shown you how the output comes. Okay. Next, sum of first 5 numbers. See, sum of first 5 numbers. See, I is equals to 1, total is equals to 0. While I less than or equals to 5 colon, total is equals to total plus I plus is equals to 1. Print of sum is equals to the total, whatever the total. See, this is total variable. Okay, total plus high, the value will be there, no, that will be printed here like that. Okay guys, you will solve this and you will tell the output, right? You should tell me what is the output, how it comes also, you should explain. See, this is multiplication table. Num is equals to int input, enter a number. It will ask us to enter a number. Next, we are initializing high is equals to 1. See, I is equals to 1. while condition while condition, then print statement, that is num comma x comma high is equals to num comma star num star high I plus is equals to 1. Each time I will be incremented. Okay, the updation variable will be done here. Let us try this one. Okay, what is that? I is equals to 1. Next, what was there? the first input should be given, right? Yeah. Num is equals to num, it is a variable, int it is a data type, and input of enter a number, enter a number. Okay, input is done. Next I is equals to 1, it is done. Next we are going to write a while syntax, while, that is while it will start the loop, and next we need to give a condition, right? Condition, that is I less than or equals to 10 colon print of num, sorry, num, num comma x comma I, right? I, 2 into 1 is equals to 2. How we will write? Like that, is equals to comma num star I. Next, incrementation should be done like this. See, incrementation, where it is. This. See, in this example, I have shown you implementation. The implementation. I should be updated again. Okay, I should be updated like this. I plus 1, I plus is equals to 1, like this. We have written for count plus is equals to 1, right? Like that. See what we are going to write here? Updation of variable. So I plus is equals to 1. Let me give a gap here. Correct. Saving, and let me run. What will be the output? I don't know. See, it is asking me to enter a number. Let me give a 5. See, it's printing multiplication table, that is 5 ones are up to 50. Each time updation of I will be taken place. That is, it is first time it will be taken as 1. Next updation like that, 1 plus 1, that is 2. Like that it will take and print. Easy, right? Okay, we are at the end of this session. See, I have said you infinite loop. That time hello was printing infinite loop. Why? We forget to update the variable, right? We forgot to update the variable, so it was printing the hello statement as 100 times, like infinite times. It was going infinite times. Next, condition never becomes false. Yes, when we didn't update the variable, the condition won't become false, so it will print infinite next. See, this is the condition. Let me print and show. See, now I is equals to 1 while I less than, while I less than or equals to 5 colon print of I. That's it I'm giving. Okay. Here I am not updating the variable. Just I'm printing. What it will go? Okay, you want to see the output correctly, right? Let me see. I'm giving clear. Yes, done. Next, if I execute this, see it is printing 1 infinite times. It is going. Okay. Why? Because there is no updation of variable. See, if I give I is equals I plus is equals to 1, like that I am updating the variable now. And now I am updating the variable. So it won't go infinite loop. See, it is printing like this. Okay, now you understood the main difference between infinite loop and normal loop, right? Yes. See, it will go, this keeps printing because I never changes. This is called infinite loop. You understood? Next, what is the difference between for loop and while loop? What is the difference between for loop and while loop? See, many beginners get confused between for and while loop because for loop 1 minute. Yes. See, many beginners get confused between for and while loop. Why? Because for loop is used only when we already know how many times we want to repeat something. See here, used when number of iteration is known. Okay, when number of iteration is known, like that. We already know how many times we want to repeat something, like that. Repetition, how many times we have to repeat, we know. So only we use this for loop. Whereas while loop used when number of iteration is unknown. Okay, number of iteration. We don't know in advance how many times repetition has to be done. Like that, in that situations, we are going to use this while loop. See here for loop uses range frequently. Yes, we use the range, right? Range of 5, range of 1 comma 6, like that. We use the range frequently. In while loop we use as a condition. Okay, we are going to give a condition like I less than or equals to 5, like that. Count less than or equals to 5, like that. We are going to give a condition. Next, for loop it is easy for fixed repetition. See, for loop it is easy for fixed repetition. Whereas while loop, it is better for condition based repetition. We are going to give a condition and it is going to execute. For that purpose, this while loop it is used. For while loop, asking for a password until it's correct depends on the user's input. So while loop is more suitable for that purpose. See, where do we use this? Where do we use this real life while loop in real life applications? See, ATM pin verification, login systems, games, download process, the download progress, chat applications, waiting for user input, like that. In that situations and all, we are going to use this while. Now, what are the common mistakes? See, I forget to update the variable, right? I forgot to update the variable. So it was printing infinite times, like that. We should not do that common mistakes. And wrong condition, giving condition as a wrong, it is also a common mistake. And incorrect indentation, yes, incorrect indentation also goes wrong, that is called as also a mistake. Then these are the practice questions to you guys. Print numbers from 1 to 10 using while loop. Print even numbers from 2 to 20. Okay, easy, right? Print odd numbers, sum of numbers from 1 to 10. Print multiplication table of any number. I have shown you. Reverse counting from 10 to 10, 10 to 1. You can print that. Okay, if you don't know, you can do comment in the section. I'll show in the next session. Okay. Okay, we are at the summary. What and all we have learned today? We learned what a while loop is, how it works, why updating the loop variable is important, what an infinite loop is, the difference between for and while loop. Yes, right. We have learned all this. While loop it is used when in advance we don't know how many repetitions we have to do. Like that. In while loop works until the condition becomes false. Okay. While the condition is true, it is going to work. Next, updating loop variable is very important, right? Otherwise, it is going to uh, form an infinite loop. What is an infinite loop? What is an infinite loop? Infinite loop it is an when we didn't update the loop variable, it is going to form an infinite loop. Okay, it will forever. It is going to print the same thing. So next, difference between for loop and while loop. See, I have said you recently. For loop, it is used when number of iteration is known. While loop, it is used when number of iteration is unknown. And range is used frequently. Condition is used. Fixed repetition easier. Okay, easier for fixed repetition, better for condition based repetition. That's it. And in our next class, we are going to learn, break, continue, and pass, which helps us control how loops behave. Okay. Thank you for your valuable time. We'll continue in the day fifth session. Thank you, guys.